It's about 7 in the morning on Saturday, August 26, 2023. This is the third section of this third cell of this first section. I gotta use the same terminology each time. The rotation started yesterday, August 25th. So it's the August 25th rotation. The sheep found the herd. They've joined us. This is the friendly one, obviously. What have you guys been up to out there, huh? Having an adventure? So, I am now 100% certain that I have 3 ewes, 2 rams, right? So one of the lambs was a ewe. I suspected as much early on, but I revoked that suspicion and called it a male. I think the reason why is because where the umbilical cord was, it appeared to me to be something else. So these sheep are fat. They are fat sheep. So the grass here in this next section is good too. Not a lot of goatweed. I'm thinking about how to plan the move such that they always have shade, because the second section has no shade except the barn. Maybe I'll just start at the barn and move south. I think that's what I'll do. They can take shelter in the shadow of the barn, and then I can set up water there too, near the barn. They should be fine. So here's number 19, probably my second best performing cow in terms of condition. Let's go find 21. Last time 21 was panting. I think she was the only cow to pant in the heat. This is number 20, by the way. Number 20 was pretty friendly. But number 20 last year wasn't doing very well. This year, as you can see, she's doing just fine. So, a beautiful cow. Here's some of the longhorns. Where's 21? I'm gonna go find 21 and 24. I always like to look at the two extremes in my herd. It's about, I'd say 75, 80 degrees right now. There's a cool breeze blowing from the south. It's not hot by any stretch of the imagination. Warm, definitely warm, but not hot. But today it's supposed to get up to 104 or something. So it's gonna be hot. Yeah, the grass here is thick. It's like a thick velvety carpet. There's no way the cows can even eat a fraction of this. It's way more than they can possibly eat. This might be 21 right here. Yeah, that's 21. Oh, 21, you got a lot of flies. What's going on there, buddy? She's still fat. You can tell by the hip bone, which is barely visible, the folds of fat in the tail. She could be fatter. That's pretty good. The bull isn't doing too well. He's doing well, but he isn't doing as good as my cows. So he's probably struggling on just grass. I don't know if my neighbor feeds him. Here's number 10. 10's half Brahman. All right, let's go check out 24. Has far fewer flies than 21. A nice slick coat. You can see her hip bone quite well. She doesn't have the folds of fat on her tail. You know, she looked like this all last year too, and she survived just fine. But I would like her to be fat right about now. If winter's bad, without the fat, and without the fat on her, she'll have a hard time with the cold. And she'll have to spend more energy keeping warm. I'm not entirely certain why 24 is so skinny. Could be worms, could be a number of things. I do tell you that one of her calves is still nursing on her. And it's one of these big Charolais crosses, the white cows. These Charolais cows, they get big quick. That's the specialty of their breed. It's not exactly what I want in my herd, but you know, maybe just a little bit too much for her, and she probably still hasn't recovered from the pregnancy. So we'll see what she gives me next year. Cows should breed. I brought the bull in June, so they should be giving me calves in March and April. I think the bull came in May, so we should be getting calves in March and April is my estimation, which is probably the perfect time to have calves. There's Brownie. Anyway, that's the story on my herd. Lots of grass here. They're barely touching the grass in the previous sections as well. So we should be able to come back here in 21 days, no problem, even if nothing grows. So it's the neighbor's, it's either a steer or a bull. He wants to be part of the herd. Let's go look at the dogs. Oh, my sons are digging up a hole where there's a leak. Here's Nutmeg. Hey, Nutmeg, you got to stay at the field and stop coming home, okay? I know you want to protect us, but you got to protect the cows and the sheep. Okay? This is Snowball, Snowflake. Snowflake's pretty good at staying with the sheep. So, you dug it out. Good job, guys. Where's the leak coming from?
It didn't seem wet at all.
Well, we'll just leave it like this then. Thanks for your guys' help. All right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.